Good afternoon.
Hi guys, good
Professora, tô
afternoon.
protegida.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my connection was very bad. That's
Não, eu tô
why.
falando que a senhora hoje tá protegida, tá com toque e tudo.
Oh, yes, I am. I am because it's cold here.
Sim, cara,
Yes,
tá mais que ontem. Ontem tava frio, mas hoje tá mais.
yes, today it is colder. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's colder than yesterday. So, and I feel very cold. I really do. So, and I had to I had to wear a beanie. I said, no, I have to wear my beanie today because it's very cold. So I'm sorry, guys. I had to get in a little late because my connection was so slow. I wasn't able to reconnect. I finished my previous class and I was like, oh, what's going on? What happened? And I don't know. I think it's because of the weather. Is it raining? Is it raining there in Campo Grande?
No.
No, it's raining here. It's raining here a little bit, but it's raining. So I don't know. Hi, Giovanna. Good evening.
Hi, good
Hey, good to
evening.
see you. Oh, how nice. Is it cold there where you live?
Yes, so much.
Yes, here too. Where do you live in Campo Grande, Giovanna?
Guaratiba,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
yeah. That's
Magaça.
oh, that's very cold.
Yeah,
Wow.
so cold.
Yes, that is really cold. My goodness. Incredibly cold. Wow. So you need to be protected. Oh, it's so good that you don't have to leave home to study. Oh, I thank God every day that we have Zoom. Really. Thank God for Zoom. Really, guys, because imagine having to commute to go to Campo Grande because imagine I live so far away from school because I live in Mayer. It's like 2 hours away from school.
Whoa.
Yeah, I live far away. I don't live in Campo Grande anymore. So it's very difficult and it's far away. So yeah, it's a long way from school. So thank God for Zoom. So hey, how's it going, Mateus?
Oh, hello.
Hey, hey, good to see you.
Thank
Hey,
you. It's going fine.
where are you, Mateus?
I don't know if you remember, but you know where used to be the administration here at Achieve,
Yes, I think I do.
the room of Vanessa, and yeah,
Yes.
the old
Oh,
administration. We have a new one now.
uh-huh.
I'm at the old. Here it's gonna be uh, informatic laboratório. I don't know how to say in English.
Oh, the IT lab.
Yes, the IT lab.
So
Yeah, I'm here.
now the old administration is the IT lab.
It's going to be. It's going to
Oh,
be.
it's
It's gonna.
going
Yeah.
to be.
They're preparing the room. Yes.
Oh, how nice. And what about the old IT lab?
It's gonna be two.
Wow, how nice, Mateus. It's
Yeah.
growing. Oh, that's
Yes.
so good.
It's gonna be
And
two labs.
oh, that's so good. And what about, I'm sorry, guys, I'm so curious because it's been such a long time. And what about the teacher's room?
We don't have it anymore. I mean,
Really?
at least for now, we don't have one. But I think we will have a new one in the future. But I don't know. Yes.
Wow,
A lot
Mateus.
of
A lot of things have
most of the
changed.
things. Yes, I mean it's the same address yet, but most of the things are different now.
I
Yeah.
know,
When was
but everything is still there, right?
Yes, yes. When was
Oh,
the last time you came here? It's been a
oh,
long
it
time, right?
was in 20. I think 2020. It was March 2020.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was the
It's
last
a long
time.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
long time ago, March.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Even the train tickets, it's more expensive now. It's a
yeah,
lot of
I
difference.
know, I know. I used to take the train to go there. Oh
Yes.
my goodness, Mateus. So the last thing I remember is that the teacher's room was on the second floor next to the coordination, I think, next to
Yeah,
the,
there is over there is no longer the coordination. I think is a introduce room where
okay.
when people come to visit the school and they
Oh,
are
okay, okay.
now the coordination is together with Vanessa. It's the administration and coordination is together now at the same room.
Okay, where is it? Just to,
It's you know where it's right below the old administration. There's a room in the back and it's bigger. It's I mean, I don't know how to explain, but you know.
it's the room in the back. It's
Yes, yes.
okay, okay, okay. I know what
You
it
go
is.
straight on the corner and then you see
Oh, I know, I know, I
the
know. Oh,
yes.
that's
It's
nice. Oh,
literally it's literally the last room at
the
the
last
school.
room. Oh, I see. I know where it is. Oh, how nice, Mateus. Oh, things have changed. Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, very
Yeah.
nice, Mateus. It's better now. Oh, that's good.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, very nice, Mateus. And I'm happy that you have connection there
Yes,
on the
yes.
second floor. Oh, that's good.
I think the entire school have internet now, but I was here doing a lot of things. So and I ate something before the class. So I mean I said I'm gonna stay here. And the internet's fine, so yes.
Oh, is it working now
I'm gonna
for
stay
for
here.
for the entire school?
Yes, I guess it is. I guess it is because I
Oh,
sent something to to the reception to print, and
oh,
they were able to do so. I think yes,
everything is working. Oh, thank God. Oh, that's good to
yes.
know,
I think
Mateus. How nice.
yes,
I'm happy to know.
yes.
Great.
I'm just gonna mute my microphone because sometimes you're gonna have you're gonna hear some noise in here because still there are people working here.
No problem, Mateus.
So
That's
okay,
okay. That's okay. Feel free. Okay, guys. So this is our lesson for today. Can you see our page on Google Classroom? Yes? So today is June 30th. We are doing Unit 9 and we'll start on page 106. Okay? So let's go straight on to our page 106. Last class, we did pages 103, 104, and 105, okay? And we talked about the second conditional. So if you missed last class, make sure you check it out, okay, guys? So let's go there. Great, very nice. So this is a very good question. You do what? This is very nice. So look at the photograph and read the text. Look at this guy. What do you think he's doing?
Um, I don't know, maybe take pictures and for the Google.
Yes, he's taking pictures for Google. That's right, you got it. So he is a mapper, as we call it, right? So what does a Google tricycle mapper do? So that's the name of his profession, okay? He's a Google tricycle. As you can see, look, he has a kind of bicycle and the bicycle carries this equipment and he goes riding around the neighborhood taking pictures. So what does he do exactly? And why a bicycle, not a car? Look, here we have the description. Can anybody read? Can have a volunteer.
Okay, I can read.
Oh, okay. You
Go, go, it's fine. Hi.
Go ahead.
Okay, here
Go
we go.
ahead.
Did you know that Google introduced the Street View tricks in 2009 to get images of locations that are difficult to reach by car? Would you like to be a tricycle mapper? You have to be in good shape. The good trick weighs about 250 pounds and is 9 feet high, but you earn around $6,000 a year and stay in shape. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Mateus. You see, a lot of money.
Just a question. The pronunciation. Trick waves. Did I say correctly? The G and the H they become F, kind of like waves.
Where are
Trick
you?
wave before about 2,250 pounds. The trick waves about
No, trikeways.
trike waves.
Yes,
Okay.
trikeways. Okay. The Google trike weighs about 250 pounds. Yes. Okay. So we are talking about how heavy this equipment weighs. So it's heavy, right? So that's why you need to be in shape. Okay. So the trike weighs about 250 pounds. So, and it's 9 feet high. So you will earn around $60,000 a year and stay in shape. It's not so heavy, but it is heavy. Okay, guys. So Google introduced the Street View trikes in 2009 because there are some locations that are difficult to reach by car. So the only way to go is by bike. There is no other way. Okay. So let me show you a short video that talks about this project. Okay. And it exists here in Brazil too. Did you know that, guys? Who likes to ride a bike here?
I like.
Yes.
Yes.
It's been like a long time.
Yeah. So yeah, the only problem here in Brazil is that the areas are a little dangerous, right? So you need to have security. You need to have some, maybe some police officers going with you so you don't get robbed or something happens, because it's really dangerous, right? To go around with this equipment in the streets of Rio. Okay. So here in this video, they will show you how you can do this. Okay. How to shoot and upload to Google Street View. They will give you some ideas. Okay. So let's take a look. Maybe you can find a job and work for Google here from Rio. Who knows? Sounds good. The money is good. Check it out.
You probably know Google Street View as the 360 view from Google Maps, where you drop the little peg man onto the blue line and up comes a virtual tour the size of, Well, planet Earth. Street View is a vital tool to consider as a 360 photographer since it's connected to Google, which is the most popular website on the internet with more than 2 billion monthly active users. And while the majority of the Street View map is covered by the Google car, the truth is anyone can upload 360 photos to Google Street View, and it's actually really easy. So in this video, you're going to learn step by step how to do it, as well as all the basics you need to know about uploading to Street View. My target today is this big old bridge I found in my backyard. I noticed that a lot of the existing shots on the bridge had stitching errors and exposure issues, so today I'll be taking things into my own hands. Now there are a number of ways of capturing 360 photos for Street View. The most popular one is using the Street View app and taking photos with your phone that turn into something that looks like a 360 Picasso painting. Don't do that. A better method is using a 360 camera that captures the shots in one single click and stitches them together with near perfection. Today I'm using the Theta Z1, however you can use almost any point and shoot 360 camera or DSLR setup. For camera recommendations, check out the countless reviews and comparisons I've done on my channel. So traditionally, virtual tours are shot with a 360 camera and a monopod where you activate the self timer, run and hide. However, the majority of Google Street View is made up of outdoor shots, meaning it's much riskier using this method outside because even with the slightest gust of wind, it could cause the monopod to blow over and smash the lens. Ask me how I know. So while I would recommend using a monopod if you're shooting indoors, the majority of the time it will be too risky to use one outdoors, so a safer option is to put your camera on a selfie stick and hold it above your head. Using a self timer will give you time to move your hands away from the camera and hide underneath it as best you can. Don't worry, it's easy to remove, blur or cover yourself later. Always do your best to keep your camera vertical to avoid unlevel horizons in your shots. Another problem I had with the previous shots of the bridge is that the stunning view of Sydney Harbour was blocked by this ugly metal fence. So this time I held my selfie stick high above my head, giving my 360 camera a clear view of the best city in the world. Then I repeated the shot 5 times, one on either side of the bridge, one in the middle and 2 in between those. Now if you're covering a lot of ground and getting hundreds of shots, and I'm talking over a kilometer or a mile, then shooting on a monopod or stopping every few meters to take a shot is going to take forever. So there are 2 ways to speed up shooting when you want to cover a lot of ground like this. The first one is switching into interval mode, aka photo time-lapse mode, and setting the interval between 2 and 10 seconds, depending on how close you want the shots to be. If you use this technique, be sure to shoot with a fast shutter speed to avoid motion blur. The second way is shooting 360 video, so this time you're obviously shooting video instead of photo. Later on, either you or Google will pick individual frames from the video every 3 to 5 meters and link them together to create what is called a blue line, where the photos are linked together and to the rest of the map. This technique only works for videos shot outside and with the GPS switched on. Now all 3 shooting methods can be done directly in the Street View app by connecting your camera to your phone via Wi-Fi. However, this method doesn't allow you any manual control of the exposure nor any editing ability, so only shoot this way if your objective is quantity over quality. Also, there are only certain cameras that are compatible with the Street View app. I'll link the compatibility page below, but don't worry, photos from any 360 camera can still be uploaded manually through the app after you've taken them. Now, how much effort you put into shooting and editing your shots is completely up to you. For my Harbour Bridge shots, I shot in single shot RAW, color corrected in Lightroom, stitched and leveled the shots in Ricoh Stitcher, removed the noise in Topaz Denoise, removed the tripod aka myself in Photoshop, and upscaled the quality and resolution in Topaz Gigapixel. I know that's a long workflow and it really is not a necessary workflow just for Street View, so it's also okay if you just want to shoot and upload without doing any editing. If you do prefer a shorter workflow like this, then I would suggest at least using inbuilt HDR mode to improve the overall dynamic range of your shots. There are enough photos on Street View already with contrast and exposure issues. Oops. But hey, sometimes any photo is better than no photo, right? Another big factor for editing versus not editing is if you're shooting professionally for clients or just for fun. For clients, I'd always advise getting your production value as high as possible and taking the time to edit your shots properly. Now, there are currently 4 ways of uploading your shots to Google Street View. While there's no official desktop software, you can upload directly from Google Maps in your desktop browser. This is quick and easy, but only allows you to add photos to existing business listing and points of interest, instead of manually placing them where they belong on the map. A much better way to upload is using the free Street View app for iOS and Android, which I'll link below. Some 360 cameras will connect directly to the Street View app and some won't. Regardless, all 360 photos can be uploaded manually through the app from your phone's camera roll. Some 360 camera apps also have a Street View upload feature inbuilt into them. However, it's not super common. The final way of uploading to Street View is through a third-party virtual tour software like GoThrough, Panoskin, and others. Say if you wanted to put an interior virtual tour of a business you've already created onto Street View and connect it with the rest of the map. Of these 4 methods, I'd recommend using the Street View app for individual photo uploads and a virtual tour software for uploading and connecting a larger number of photos with more precision. But before we start the upload process, there are 2 rules to keep in mind. The first is that since Google is such a popular website and your photos are inevitably going to get a lot of views, you can't be posting photos of people's faces or car license plates without their permission. If those 2 things incidentally show up in your shots, then you should blur them out before you publish to Google. This can be done both in the Street View app and using virtual tour software. The second thing is that while you don't have to, you are allowed to patch the nadir, which means adding a circular graphic at the bottom. Google allows one patch top or bottom covering 25% or less of the shot. The only rule is the graphic must be relevant to the shot. So while you couldn't put a McDonald's logo in some of my Harbour Bridge shots, you could if the shots were actually taken inside an actual McDonald's restaurant. This graphic can also include just the photographer's details, including business name, website, and phone number. That's you. This graphic has the potential to be seen by hundreds of thousands of people and could prove to be a useful marketing tool, so feel free to add one if you wish. Okay, so I've airdropped my 5 360 photos to my phone and opened up the Google Street View app. The first thing we're going to do is hit the camera icon down the bottom right and import 360 photos. Now find the shots on your camera roll and hit import up the top right. Alright, the photos are ready and the first thing we're going to do is assign a location to them. So I'm going to select all 5. Now in this menu, I'm going to go pick a maps listing. Now choose your location. Here at the top, it's found mine, and that's the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Now we have the option to do really basic edits to these photos. So if you want to say blur faces, just tap on the icon, and now we can zoom in. Let's say we don't want this face to be visible.
Guys, this guy is a professional, okay? He is showing you how to upload pictures to Google Street View. Of course, if you don't want to do this, of course, you don't need to watch until the end, okay? But this is a way he makes money, and he shows his job all over the world, okay? We don't need to see until the end, but just so you know that this profession really exists, and a lot of people do this. But to use this, of course, you need to have this 360 camera. It's an app, and he uses a lot of editing in his pictures, right? He takes the pictures, he uses this monopod. He has a lot of tools that he uses to improve his images. That's especially for those of you who like taking pictures. Okay, guys, so I know it's not for everybody, only for those of you who like taking pictures, who like photographs, okay? Not everybody likes taking pictures. This one here is a much easier job because you don't need to manipulate the camera like that guy. That guy, he needs to manipulate a lot. He needs to work with the camera. He needs to do all the things. Okay, people? So let's take a look at the vocabulary related to this kind of job. okay? So write each word in the correct place. So here I've already done for you. Okay, we have here the words executive, candidate, employment, and qualified. Which kind of person do you think would like to do this job? A photographer or just any kind of person? What do you think?
Qualified.
I think a qualified person, right? So here we have some adjectives, right? And we can have the nouns here to complete. I already put here the first one, potential candidate or unlikely candidate. Okay, these two adjectives here, they go with this noun. They collocate better with this noun, all right? The second one, guys, we have temporary and permanent. So these two adjectives here, they collocate better with the word employment. Employment. So, or even the word job, I can also use here. So a temporary job or a permanent job. This here looks more like a temporary job to me, all right? So a temporary job, not a permanent job. So it's a kind of employment, okay? So you can have a temporary employment or a permanent employment if you wish. You can always work like this and make it something permanent, all right? Now, number 3, fully qualified or highly qualified. So if you understand that a person to work doing this kind of thing needs to be highly qualified, so of course the pay is very good, okay? The person needs to understand about good lighting, because you need to know about photography, you need to know about the environment you are taking pictures of, because if the place is too dark, the pictures will not be good. Okay, so these are basics, of course, guys. I don't know much about photography. So, number 4, senior, junior. What are we talking about here? Executive. So these are names of positions in a company, right? We can say that, oh, he's a senior executive or he's a junior if he's just beginning, all right? Okay. Now, complete these sentences using each word in exercise number 3. Now that we have the words, let's complete. Okay, guys, before you complete, I suggest reading the sentences so you can understand better, okay? So I'll give you 2 minutes to do that because I know you finish fast. So let me see if I can you visualize everything, guys? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. All right. Please try to do it. These are the possibilities you have, guys. Okay, guys, can we correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. So let's see that. What do you have for number 1?
Temporary.
Temporary. Yes. Mhm.
Temporary. Good. Pronunciation, temporary.
Temporary. Okay.
Good. Number 2,
Highly. Highly.
highly. Good. Very nice. Good. Number 3, the only,
Potential.
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 potential. Excellent. Number 4,
Unlikely.
junior. It's a very junior position. Yes, remember, we are talking about position. So it's a position. So we can have junior, we can have here, look, senior,
Okay.
okay? All right. Number 5,
I put fully.
Me too.
Eu também, eu também.
fully qualified. Okay. Next one,
I put senior.
yes, senior, senior,
Senior.
yes. Next one,
Permanent.
Permanent.
permanent, permanent, okay? All permanent employees, okay? Next one,
Unlikely.
now yes, unlikely. It is unlikely. Okie dokie, guys. So here they want us to think of at least 3 examples of each of the following with reasons why you think so. Potential careers for you, unlikely careers for you, temporary jobs you would like to try, jobs you are highly qualified for. So let's see, guys. I will give you 2 minutes to do that. You don't need to think of 3, but you can think of 1, okay, for each category. A potential career for you, one unlikely career for you, a temporary job you would like to try, and a job you are highly qualified for, okay? Just 1 is all right. I'll give you 2 minutes to do that, and then we check, okay, guys? You can begin. 2 minutes.
I've finished ceremony. Okay.
All right. So let's see, Mateus, what do you have? What do you think is a potential career for you?
I put nursing. It's a career that I like.
Oh, how nice, Mateus. Very good.
Yes.
That's amazing. All right. So are you working towards this? Are you trying to prepare for the
Yes, yes, I'm studying to try get into college, nursing college.
That's nice. Very good.
But I
Mateus.
also I told you before that I have the dream of being flight attendant, so I don't know. Let's see.
Yes, how nice.
But yes.
Good. That's good too. Okay, awesome. What is an unlikely career for you?
Politician.
Okay.
Highly unlikely.
Okay. What is a temporary job?
It shouldn't be a career, actually, right?
Yeah.
Politician, but here in Brazil.
Yeah, that's true. What is a temporary job you would like to try?
Now I put flight attendant.
Okay.
Because I think it's a nice job, but I think it's temporary. It's not something forever.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is a job you're highly qualified for?
None.
Okay.
I said none because I don't know.
Not yet, but
I mean,
you are.
I could be. I don't know. I could be a teacher. I don't know if I'd be highly qualified for.
But you are.
Because I really like teaching. I really like teaching.
Oh, that's nice.
Monday, I was really tired, but I kind of like it.
Very good.
It was really fun, even though it was very tiring.
Yes, it is. Oh, but it's very good, Mateus. You are becoming qualified. Very good. Okay, guys. Anybody else, people?
I put in unlikely.
Okay. What is the unlikely career for you, Giovanna?
Engineer.
Oh, engineering. Okay. All right.
Yes.
That's unlikely. All right. And do you have a potential career in mind?
I have a dream to be a psychology.
Oh, a psychologist.
Yes.
So try to say that, please. Psychologist.
Psychologist.
Okay, very good. Congratulations. It's beautiful. How nice. All right. And a temporary job you would like to try?
Nurse.
No. Oh, nursing. Oh, that's so nice. That's good. Okay. Anybody else, people?
For me, potential career, put ocean biologist. Unlikely career, I put the military career.
Okay.
I really don't like that. Temporary jobs, I put the public agent.
Okay.
And the jobs I'm highly qualified for is selling products. I already do that. Yes, I already did that once, so yeah.
Oh, nice, Sadrini. Oh, that's good. Okay. Very nice. Congratulations. Very good. So you see, guys, we have so many talents, right? That's very nice. Anybody else would like to share here? No? Okay. So let's see here the listening skill part. Predicting while listening. So while you're listening, you can use the information you hear to help you make predictions. Okay? Think about what you have already heard, the topic, context, and try to guess what you will hear next. Checking if your prediction is correct will help you know if you have understood. If you don't hear what you expect, you may have misunderstood. You can make a new prediction, of course, and listen to check if it's correct. Okay, guys, so it's nice to do this kind of thing. It's nice to predict while you're listening, okay? So, you're going to listen to an interview with Annie Hudson about an unusual career. What might the career be? What words might you hear? Why? Listen and check your predictions. So, first, let's do some guessing. Let's make some predictions. If it's something unusual, sorry, what do you think she will talk about?
Oh, it can be a lot of things.
Yeah.
Unusual.
Uh-huh.
Really don't know about that.
You can say, oh, I think the career will be.
I think the career will be a Formula One pilot. I don't know.
Okay, yes, that is possible.
That's unlikely.
That's unlikely, yeah. Maybe it can be a temporary job, not something permanent. Probably something temporary. Yeah. And I don't know, really. And what words do you think you might hear? What words, guys, do you think you might hear? Maybe you might hear words like experience, qualified, right? Let's try to guess vocabulary before you listen. Candidate, probably, right? Highly qualified, potential. So when you know the topic, you can more or less guess the vocabulary you will listen to, okay? You will hear, actually. Sorry. So let's listen to that and see if we find or if we listen to the words or to the things that we expected. Let's see.
Hello, we have a special show today. In the food industry, we love our jobs. That doesn't mean we don't want to change. In today's world, it's unlikely that you won't change careers at some point. If you're very junior or extremely senior, you'll enjoy yourself learning about this potential career. Not only is it related to food, it's really cool. Let's welcome our guest, Annie Hudson.
Hello, Gary. Hi, everyone. It's lovely to be here.
And it's lovely to have you here too, Annie. Now, Annie, tell us about this exciting job.
I'm what you call a food stylist. I love it. It's a creative job and it's with food. It's a great option for someone trained as a chef.
So could you understand the name of the career she talks about?
Food stylish.
Sorry?
Food stylish, isn't it?
Yes, that's it, Cedrini. Aha. She's a food stylish. Could you ever imagine that?
No, definitely not.
Yes, working with food is nice by itself. Okay? It's always nice when you have a chance to work with food. It's interesting, especially if it's something we like. Okay, it's already nice. Imagine food stylist. Wow, a food stylist. My goodness, what is that? Let me play again.
Hello, we have a special show today. In the food industry, we love our jobs. That doesn't mean we don't want to change. In today's world, it's unlikely that you won't change careers at some point. If you're very junior or extremely senior, you'll enjoy yourself learning about this potential career. Not only is it related to food, it's really cool. Let's welcome our guest, Annie Hudson.
Hello, Gary. Hi, everyone. It's lovely to be here.
And it's lovely to have you here too, Annie. Now, Annie, tell us about this exciting job.
I'm what you call a food stylist. I love it. It's a creative job and it's with food. It's a great option for someone trained as a chef.
Okay, guys, so it's so nice, isn't it? So what do you need to know to work as a food stylist?
You have to be a chef.
Yeah. To start, okay?
To start.
Yeah, you need to be trained as a chef. Okay, but it must be amazing. Very nice, guys. So let's move on to the next page and say it. So here, the answer to the first question here in number 7 is food stylist. What kind of information or words and phrases do you think you will hear next? We've already done. Make predictions. We've already done of what you might hear in the next part of the interview. Listen and check your predictions from exercise number 7. So we are going to listen probably to more information, okay? Let's see, what else will she tell, okay, about her profession? Let's see.
Okay, Annie, tell us more about what you do.
Okay, so she will tell more about her profession. What else do you think she will tell?
I think she will tell probably a job experience at food stylist.
Yeah, okay. So I will play and I will put the script for you. Okay, guys, let's go.
What does it mean to be a food stylist?
I see myself as an artist and a chef. Basically, I prepare and cook all the food myself, and then present it so it looks perfect. I make the food that you see in the photos and cookbooks.
So you see, guys, so she has to work as a chef because she prepares the food and she has to cook all the food herself. And then she has to present it so it looks perfect. Okay, guys. So, and why is that? Because all the food you see in cookbooks has to be perfect. So that's the reason why. Okay, guys. Otherwise, how can you encourage people to make all those recipes, and even how can you encourage people to order those dishes from the menu in restaurants? And so you need to have good pictures, good images, right? All right. Now, make predictions about the next part of the interview. What words, phrases, and information might you hear? Listen to the final part of the interview and check your predictions from exercise 9. What else can she say, right, about her job? Let's listen.
Do you work alone?
Oh no, there are other people there too. There's usually an editor and always a photographer, of course. It's very tiring, but it's really fun, and we enjoy ourselves.
Is the job physical?
Of course. Well, it's physical because I'm using my hands all the time and standing up. And I travel a lot too. Mainly in London, where I live, but sometimes further away. I take all my equipment with me in the car.
What about training, Annie? Is it a highly skilled job, or can anyone do it?
Well, anyone can do it. but anyone who calls themselves an expert is highly skilled. I'm fully qualified and trained at a specialist cooking school to learn this job.
There you have it. Ask yourselves, is this a potential career for me? Can I see myself making a permanent change? Let's take some questions.
Okay, guys, so let's see this. All right, guys, let's answer the questions. So, does she love her job?
Yes.
Yes, of course, she does, right? Where can you see Annie's work?
In the pictures, in the photos, in the books of food.
Yes, in cookbooks, right. And who does she work with?
A photographer and a editor. Yeah, I think it's editor.
Yes, photographer, editors. She never works. She never works. Sorry, guys. Sorry, just a moment. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. So she never works alone. There is always an editor, a photographer with her. Okay. So how does she travel to work?
By car.
Okay, good. And where did she train?
That's I can remember. If she trained in the school, the cooking school, but yeah, I don't remember that.
Yes, she trained at a specialist cooking school. It's right here, look. I'm fully qualified and trained at a specialist cooking school to learn this job. Okay? All right. Good. So let's just check the answers. Okay, guys, so the first one, yes, she loves her job. Why does Annie love her job? Because it's creative, but she loves it, yes. In cookbooks, that's where you can see her work. She works with an editor and a photographer. Yes, she goes by car and at a specialist cooking school. That's where she got her training. All right. Okie dokie, guys. Can I close? Yes?
Yes.
Good. So let's close this. All right. So now let's move on to number 12. Do you ever take photos of food you cook or sometimes food you eat at restaurants?
No, never.
No.
No.
Okay, does anybody here take pictures of food? Nobody. I like photography. So I like pictures of food, but I don't take pictures of food. I like pictures other people take, not pictures that friends take, but I like professional pictures. I admire professional pictures. I'm a little bit demanding. So I admire the quality of a good picture. So I'm not this kind of person who, when everybody is eating, oh, let's take a picture of the food. No, 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 I'm not this kind of person. But I like, for example, when I'm visiting a site, when I'm browsing, and I'm checking this photography website, I like checking pictures of food close-ups or any kind of close-up, not only food. but nature, any kind of picture that is good quality. I like photography, even though I'm not a good photographer, right? But I admire good photography. Okay, guys, one day, who knows, I will learn how to take good pictures because I think photography is a kind of art. Okay, guys, it is an art. So let's see. Reflexive pronouns. When do we use reflexive pronouns, guys? We use reflexive pronouns like myself, yourself, herself, himself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves, when the person who does the action, the subject, is also the person affected by the action. The reflexive pronoun is the object of the verb or preposition. It agrees with the subject. Can you read the example, please, Cedrini?
Yes.
Thank
It's
you.
really fun and we can enjoy ourselves. I prepare and cook all the food myself.
Yes, okay. So it's not necessary sometimes to use a preposition. I can simply put the reflexive pronoun, okay? So I can cook all the food myself, okay?
Teacher, I have
Yes.
a question. If
Mhm.
I put by before the word myself is
Mhm.
correct or there's any grammatical error?
No, no, it's correct. It's correct. You just give a different idea. When you say, I cook, I prepare and cook all the food by myself, you are emphasizing that you did it, um, you are like all alone and you did it all by yourself. It's like you are grown enough to do it all by yourself. You're trying to show that you are independent and you can do it. You're able. So look, I did it all by myself. Nobody helped me.
I
it's
get
a
it. I
it's
get
a
it. I get it.
it,
I get it.
it's yeah, you got it. It's a different idea. It has a
Yeah,
different
bring
kind of.
idea of really independence. Like all the food
Yes,
myself and by myself bring that the idea of independence, make the food. You
yes,
don't need anyone, get out
yes.
everyone else.
Yes, that's true. That's the connotation, okay? And here, no, she doesn't want to say that. She wants to say that, her job is that she prepares and cooks all the food herself, right? So, no, no hard feelings, okay? So, we sometimes use themselves instead of himself or herself to talk about a person when we don't say or don't know if the person is male or female. Example. Can you read the example here, please, Giovanna?
Sorry, teacher.
Can you read this example here, please? Using,
Anyone can this?
yes, please.
Okay. Anyone can call themselves an expert.
An expert. Good. Thank you. All right. As you can see here, anyone is an indefinite pronoun and usually takes the third person singular. But when we don't have a definition of male or female, we can use the reflexive pronoun themselves. Okay? This is very common because we don't know, right? So grammatically, it's accepted. Okay, so anyone can call themselves an expert. It's better to say that because then we cover everybody. Okay. All right, so let's complete this part. Complete the list of reflexive pronouns. Oh, that's very easy. I, myself. You,
Yourself.
yes. Good. Now, go ahead, guys, do the others.
Okie
This
dokie.
is piece of cake. 1 minute to do that. That's easy. Okay, guys, time's up.
Yeah.
Okay, can we correct?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Let's go. I will just show the answers because this is really easy. The next one, he,
Himself.
him. Be careful, okay? As you can see here, guys, there is a letter M in the middle. So we need to really close our mouths. When we say this, we have to close, okay? Himself. Him, all right? Try to say that, guys. Himself. Good.
Himself.
And this one, yes, her,
Herself.
herself. And now this
Itself.
one, good. Next,
Ourselves.
our, ourselves. Pronunciation, ourselves.
Ourselves.
Good. Here, yourselves.
Themselves.
And the last one, them. The same
Them.
phenomenon, right, guys? Here, letter M, them,
Them.
them, themselves, them, okay? Themselves. Good. Then just to consolidate this first part, actually the last part of reflexive pronouns, let's complete the sentences with reflexive pronouns. So let's check it out. It's super simple. Annie buys all the ingredients for the dishes she makes. So if I'm talking about Annie, which one should I use here?
Herself.
Yeah, that's it. I never thought of
Myself.
myself, yeah. Look, it comes after a preposition.
Yeah.
So I never thought of myself as, okay, please help to some more cake.
Help you.
This guy. Yeah, go ahead, Cedrini.
No. Forget about it. I'm not insecure.
But you're right. I think you're right. Because this is a phrase, it's an expression.
Please
It
help
means
yourself.
that, yes, exactly. Help yourself to some more cake. Okay, it can be, sorry, it could be help yourself or help yourselves. If I'm talking to a lot of people, it can be help yourselves. Or if it's one person, help yourself. Here it's plural, help yourselves. So do you know the meaning of this phrase?
It's like help yourself is like you the person is not doing something, but
It
the
means assim
person
mesmo, assim mesmo.
Oh, please, it's like this. Let me help you. Suppose there is a meeting or a party, right? And there is some cake on the table, all right? And I'm hosting the party, okay? Or I'm organizing the party. And then there are some people there, and I tell them, oh, come on, guys, help yourselves to some more cake. What am I saying? I'm saying, come on, guys, go ahead, get some more cake.
it's like an invite, right?
Yeah, I'm telling them to go there and have some more cake. Okay, feel free to have some more cake. Okay, it's like, go ahead, go there. So go to the table and cut some more cake and eat it, right? So don't wait for anybody to serve. Go ahead and do it. It's like a very informal situation, and I'm trying to make you feel at home. I'm trying to make you feel comfortable, and I'm also trying to feel I'm trying to make you feel at ease, and I'm offering you more cake as of of course. I want you to enjoy the party. I'm giving you more cake, of course, but I want you to do it yourself. I don't want to go ahead and cut the cake for you. You cut the cake yourself, right? But I'm doing it in a nice way, right? I'm saying, oh, go ahead, please have some cake. Have some more cake. All right, so we do this a lot here in Brazil. Please help yourselves to some more cake. Go ahead. Okay, guys, do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Mateus, yes? So don't translate. Help has nothing to do with help in Portuguese. It has nothing to do with help. If you translate, it means nothing. This is an expression. It's an idiom, okay? It's an idiom. It has nothing to do with the verb help in Portuguese. Nothing, okay, guys? Number 4, the last time he cooked a meal, Gary burned himself, okay? He burned himself badly. Number 5, you have to be very experienced before you can call
Yourself.
yourself. Number 6, anyone who works for
Himself.
remember
Themselves.
themselves.
Yes, themselves.
Yeah, themselves has to be remember anyone themselves. We grow
Ourselves. Yeah.
ourselves. The oven any uses at home can clean. Now we're talking about the oven
Itself.
Okay,
Oh,
checking
nice.
everything. Perfect. All right, guys, we can do this expanding part next class, no problem. Okay, now back to our page on Google Classroom just to finish and close. What did we learn today? We talked about being a tricycle mapper for Google. We talked a little bit about the experience you need to have. We saw some vocabulary, okay, about the profession. And we talked about reflexive pronouns, okay, to close it. So here, guys, there is a video about reflexive pronouns for you. Here there is a list on the topic. And this is the homework for next week, okay? 9.2 and 9.3. Okie dokie, guys. So thank you very much for coming. Yes, I hope to see you again next week. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the cold. It's very nice to drink hot chocolate, stay in bed. So don't forget to do your homework. All right. Thank you very much for coming. Let's take a final picture. We love that. Oh, so nice, guys. Ah, there you go. Hey, you're so cute. Everybody's so cute here. I love you guys. So let's take a picture. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Yay! Woohoo! Awesome, people. Picture taken.
Have a nice weekend, teacher.
You too, guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Goodbye.
Love you
Take
too.
care. Bye-bye. See
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Teacher. Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.